In today's show, the Binance CEO, Changpeng Zhao, believes that the Bitcoin price is going to $1 million, but with a twist. Here's my reaction to that. Wow. That's right. In a recent interview with Altcoin Daily, CZ shares his thoughts on Bitcoin continuing to dominate the crypto market and says that one day an altcoin will surpass Bitcoin more than likely, but he does see the dominant crypto, BTC, one day reaching $1 million. I'll be giving you some of the highlights of this interview right here in today's show. Also, in today's episode, Top Fund Manager explains why Bitcoin will undergo an explosive rally. That's right. According to Chief Investment Officer of Heyman Capital Management, Kyle Bass, Bitcoin will soon rally alongside the top two precious metals. He goes on to share silver, gold, Bitcoin, etc. all look to be ready to make explosive moves higher given the sheer amount of money printing going on around the world. I'll be breaking down these bullish price predictions for you right here in today's show. Also, in today's episode, whales are buying 3 altcoins in particular as Bitcoin and Ethereum tread water, according to this new crypto research report. And in today's show, I'll be revealing what these altcoins are that are more likely to outpace Bitcoin and Ethereum right here in today's show. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As we can see, Bitcoin and most of the major altcoins back in the red. Where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts. And before we kick off today's show, if interested in tapping into OPM and leveraging other people's money to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, be sure to smash the link right below this video in the description and register for this free system entitled OPM Wealth. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's kick it off by diving into today's top story of the day. The Binance CEO, Changpeng Zhao, goes on the record to share he believes Bitcoin is going to $1 million, but with a twist. Let's break it down, shall we? In an interview with Altcoin Daily, Binance founder and CEO Changpeng Zhao answered true to Bitcoin reaching a $1 million valuation one day. However, considering that the price prediction came from a quickfire true or false segment at the end of the interview, it would be wise to take this valuation with skepticism. Just saying. Of the more significant concerns was CZ's view on the long-term outlook for the market leader. Contrary to his $1 million price prediction, he believes a bigger and better alternative will replace Bitcoin at some point. He goes on the record to share that in this interview, which I'll include in the show notes below the video so you can reference it and listen to it directly from the horse's mouth. And in today's show here, I'm just going to be giving you some of the highlights of what Changpeng Zhao had to share. Of the interest was CZ's opinion on the long-term future of Bitcoin, especially when taken into account the antiquated nature of its core technology and the limitations of updating it as a live blockchain. He shares, to be honest, I think Bitcoin's dominance over time will decrease, not increase. It may increase in the short term. There's a lot of innovations people do that people can bring back to Bitcoin, like second layer solutions, etc. But when the technology is out already and adopted for 10 years, there's relatively limited scope that you can update it. CZ expanded on this by saying sooner or later, every technology eventually gets replaced by something better. He drew on examples such as dated programming languages and once dominant hardware and software firms losing ground to more innovative rivals. Here's what he shared. Nothing lasts forever, so things change. If we look at 10, 15, 20 years later, I think it's totally conceivable that something new will replace Bitcoin and something better than Bitcoin. However, he was keen to state that Bitcoin will still be around simply because going back to fiat is an unlikely alternative, and I agree 100% with the sentiment right here. I feel once the world makes the switch to cryptocurrency, including Bitcoin, how could we ever go back to corrupted central bank fiat currency? It's just too dirty. I just don't see it happening. But he remains adamant that another more current product will usurp the market leader down the line. He goes on to share, but if you ask 20 years from now, is it still going to be the king? 100 years from now, 1,000 years from now? And the answer is obviously, we're not sure. Things just this change over time? Well, I can accept Bitcoin being dominant for the next century. How about yourself? Let me know in the comments below. So the market effect of Bitcoin will wane in the future. According to CZ's prediction, Bitcoin has considerable influence on the rest of the other markets. If Changpeng Zhao's predictions play out, then what's for the future of crypto as a whole? Zhao dealt with this by saying a decoupling of this effect will occur, but this will happen over a long period. He goes on to share, within the next 6 months, if Bitcoin went to zero, that would be true. Everything else will be hit really, really bad. But if you look at a 5-year, 10-year horizon, I don't think cryptocurrencies will be gone. Amen. Crypto is not going anywhere. However, as the most decentralized and censorship resistance, Bitcoin will retain its place in the short term to medium term, but CZ was keen to stress that other projects are already making big waves in the area of decentralization. The last month has seen limited price movement for Bitcoin, with it ranging between 9.8 thousand to 8.8 thousand. Yesterday, Bitcoin saw a 3% gain that peaked at 9.4 thousand, the first significant move for several weeks. As we can see right here in this graph, Bitcoin has been ranging sideways for the past month. We finally saw some significant move yesterday, but Bitcoin already back in the red, so we didn't get too far. In contrast, over the same period, many altcoins have exploded with notable performances from Chromia as well as Elron. We got VeChain, Chainlink, and the list goes on, Algorand. But for now, no other project can match Bitcoin's market cap dominance. However, considering CZ's points for how much longer is the real question at hand. So here's what I feel. I mean, we got influencers such as Max Kaiser saying the complete opposite of what CZ predicts. Kaiser believes that Bitcoin will eviscerate all competitors and altcoins and have a 99% Bitcoin dominance, as well as a 99% hash rate over all the other leading cryptos in the market. So I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments right down below. Who do you think is more accurate here, CZ or Max Kaiser? Drop me a comment right down below. All right, now before we get to our next story of the day, Top Fund Manager explains why Bitcoin will undergo an explosive rally. Let's first take a look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin down about 0.5% for the day, trading just above that 9,300 support. We really need to break above 9,600, 10,000, and 10,500 as the major psychological resistances, which Bitcoin has been struggling to break above before we can expect to revisit last year's high of 14,000 and continue trending to all-time highs that were set back in December of 2017 of 20,000. I think it's likely to occur this year, considering we just had the Bitcoin halving 2 months ago, and there's so much macroeconomic factors looking extremely bullish right now, including massive institutional demand. We have the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust purchasing more Bitcoin right now than is actually being mined, and that's just one company in particular. We have Ethereum down 0.2% for the day, trading at $243. XRP down 1%, trading just below 20 cents. Chainlink recently reached all-time highs close to $9 in price discovery mode. It's down again for today, trading at $7.45. Tezos, one of the few altcoins actually in the green, up 3%, trading at $3 even, and Neo up 6%, trading at $11.34. Now checking out some of the top exchange volume, we have Binance up, now down 2%. That's how fast the market fluctuates, with 4.8 billion in volume in the past day. OKEX down 18% with just over $1 billion in volume. BitMEX down 27% with just over $1 billion in volume. And Hobby Global down 15% for the day with 792 million in volume. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. It's been a strong day for scarce assets such as Bitcoin, gold, as well as silver. These three markets are up strongly on a day where the S&P 500 struggled to register any gains after Monday's surge. And as you can see, Bitcoin once again is down about 0.5% for the day, trading just above that $9,300 support. And silver market has gained 5% for the day, and gold about 1%. A prominent hedge fund manager that has long had an interest in Bitcoin expects this rally to continue. He wrote on July 20th that the three aforementioned assets, Bitcoin, gold, and silver, coupled with others in its class, can soon make explosive moves higher. Now, an explosive move for Bitcoin, in my opinion, is a $1,000 candle, and I'm sticking to it. So, according to the chief investment officer of Heyman Capital Management, Kyle Bass, Bitcoin will soon rally alongside the top two precious metals. He goes on to share silver, gold, Bitcoin, etc., all look ready to make explosive moves higher given the sheer amount of money printing going on around the world. Now, Bass is a prominent investor who called the Great Recession back in 2008. He also been critical of China and the central bank money printing efforts that have gone on over the past decade. In late 2019, he said that's what will also fuel a rally in the price of Bitcoin. It's people in Asia, especially in China, trying to siphon funds out of the sometimes closed economy, he said to Yahoo Finance. Here's what he went on to share. If you're in Asia and China and you're in a closed currency system, or if you're in Hong Kong and you can't seem to get a big conversion of the Hong Kong dollars to US dollars, what are you going to buy? Well, you're going to buy anything that's nailed down. You're going to buy gold, you're going to buy Bitcoin, you're going to do whatever you can to get your money out of the regime that's falling. Amen. Facts, 100%. People are trusting government and fiat currency less and less, but we trust in mathematics, not central banks. Hence, we trust Bitcoin, money of the people, not money of the shady ass government. You feel me? But of course, times have changed since late 2019, as made apparent by his recent tweet. He thinks a larger driver in the price of Bitcoin is money printing by central banks, and I agree. I feel Bitcoin is the perfect hedge against hyperinflation as well as money printing. It's important to note that gold has already seen an explosive rally relative to Bitcoin. That's right. Gold recently reached all-time highs above $1,800 per ounce, and one analyst shared this chart below as reported by Bitcoinist previously. It shows that should Bitcoin follow the path trailed by gold, it will soon break past $10,000 and beyond. If you're ready for Bitcoin to revisit five figures, let me know in the comments below. I personally can't wait. I think once we break past that 10.5 critical resistance, it won't be long before we're trading above last year's high of $14,000, and I think that's likely to occur this year. And I also feel by the end of the year, we'll surpass that $20,000 all-time high set back in December of 2017. Now, Bass isn't the only analyst that says Bitcoin's likely to rally due to the vast amounts of money printing going on. We also have Robert Rich Dad Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. He said that he thinks Bitcoin, silver, and gold will outperform in the current macroeconomic environment. He says these investments can act as real money while the fiat money printed by central banks is fake money. I repeat, Kiyosaki says these investments, including Bitcoin, silver, and gold, can act as real money while the fiat money being printed by central banks is fake money. Very well said. There's also Dan Moorhead, the co-CIO of Pantera Capital, who recently said, now that we're in the trillions, the deficit just simply has to have a positive impact on the price of things not quantitatively easable, such as stocks, real estate, cryptocurrency, relative to the price of money. Said another way, the Bitcoin cross-currency rate will rise. So that's another bullish case. Where exactly Bitcoin will rally to is unclear. Let me know where you think it's likely to end up by the end of this year. Drop me a comment right down below. And before we break down our last story of the day, whales are buying 3 altcoins as Bitcoin and Ethereum tread water, according to this new crypto research report. Let's first take a look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting at 277 billion with 56 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and the current Bitcoin dominance is 62.1% according to CoinMarketCap. And taking a look at the top gainers within the top 100, Elrond up a whopping 25%, trading at 1.6 cents. Band Protocol up 22%, trading at $4.77. Terra up about 18%, trading just below 37 cents. Augur up 17.5%, trading at $24.54. Blockstack up about 16%, trading at 18 cents. And Nervos Network up about 14%, trading at 0.005. Right below that, we have Swipe, Quant, Digitex Futures, Kava, and the list goes on and on. Which altcoins in particular are you most bullish on out of this list? Let me know in the comments right down below. And now taking a look at the biggest losers in the past 24 hours. Velas down 6%, trading at 6.6 cents. Aave down about 5%, trading at 31 cents. Divi down 4%, trading at 6.7 cents. Bitcoin Diamond down 3%, trading at 90 cents. And Synthetics Network down 2.8%, trading at $3.53. Then we have Bytum, the Midas Touch Gold, Ren, Algorand, Compound, and the list goes on and on. And now checking out the BitMEX margins. Yesterday, the bulls were dominant and in control by far. Today, the bears are back in control. That's how fast things can change at the drop of a hat here in the crypto market. So shorts are leading with about 33 million in superiority in the last 24 hours, with shorts leading 52.1% versus 47.8% longs. Are you currently bullish or bearish on the king of all crypto? Let me know in the comments below. And now checking out one of my favorite indicators. We've been stuck in fear for the past month, but finally, as of now, we're rated 50, which is neutral. And if you're not familiar with the crypto greed and fear index, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That can be a buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. All right, and before I break down these bullish altcoins for you that are more likely to outpace Ethereum and Bitcoin, first I want to remind you to click the show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. This goes for all 485 plus videos right here on my channel. Also have some very helpful resources for you to tap into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Not only is this updated every single day, you can also download the latest episode of the show in MP3 format so you can listen to it when you're out and about, in the car, working out, or just doing your thing. Also, be sure to subscribe on YouTube by smashing that subscribe button right below this video, or visit the direct link, cryptonewsalerts.net. You can also follow us on all the major podcasting platforms, including Apple's iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and Stitcher Radio. Also, be sure to follow us on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. My Twitter handle is crypto news yes. And for those of you active on Facebook, as I am, I do have a crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy with over 17,000 strong from all over the world. To become a part of it, simply click this link, request to join, and I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, as I am, I do have a crypto Telegram chat. To join it, click this link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day. New analysis from the Liechtenstein-based crypto research report shows crypto whales are actively accumulating 3 altcoins in particular as Bitcoin and Ethereum continue to consolidate. Demelza Hayes, a former crypto fund manager and Forbes 30 under 30 member, says the decentralized finance, better known as DeFi tokens, AVE, aka Lend, Ren, aka Ren, and Kyber Network, KNC, continue to see strong interest from crypto whales after posting significant gains over the past few months. Here's what she went on the record to share. In the past 30 days, the balance of the top 100 KNC whales have grown by a total of 30.6 million KNC, worth 48.1 million at this time. In the same time frame, the top 100 Lend whales accumulating an additional 39.6 million Lend, valued at 10.1 million at the time, to their collective bags, while the top 100 Ren whales added 5.3 million Ren, valued at $850,000 at the time, more to their holdings. Hayes says the increase in the balance of the top 100 Lend, Ren, and KNC whales points to accumulation, while indicating high investor optimism. It's not just whales who are driving the value of these 3 DeFi assets. Hayes explains that Len, Ren, and KNC have also caught the attention of retail investors. She goes on to share, since the start of the month, the number of addresses holding more than 1,000 Ren have increased by 550. The number of addresses holding more than 1,000 Lend have increased by 817, while the number of addresses holding more than 100 KNC has grown by an additional 150. Hayes says whales and retail traders will likely alleviate sell pressure by holding onto their assets, pointing to the continuation of the uptrend of Lend, Ren, and KNC. So let me know your thoughts on these particular DeFi projects. Are you bullish on Lend, Ren, or KNC? Do you hold a bag? Are you looking? Are you watching? You looking to invest into any? Drop me a comment right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts. And real quick before I go, if interested in tapping into OPM and leveraging other people's money to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, be sure to smash the link right below this video in the description and register for this free system entitled OPM Wealth. You'll be glad you did, and I look forward to catching you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.